Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 2 for absolute beginners. And when we last left off, we took away some land from some very, let's say, unruly subjects here. Let's take a look at the intrigue and look at our prisoners. They absolutely hate us. We have them in the oubliette. We stripped them of their titles, and everything is gravy there. We actually gave those titles away to people that might like us and actually support us and not plot to kill us, which is very important here in Crusader Kings 2. We also saw England break into a civil war right in towards the end of the campaign. Now, one thing I was considering between episodes is we are trying to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Northumberland up here, but this is actually part of the revolt. And if we were to look at the leader of the revolt, they have the 21,800 troops. England itself, however, the king, only has 11,000. So we could probably spring that and take maybe a duchy around here. If we were to look, this is the County of Chester in the Duchy of Lancaster, which is kind of spread out. So what I'll do is I'll wait for my chancellor to get done here. Maybe we can fabricate a claim between now and then, but if not, we will assign him a new job to fabricate a claim on this duchy here. Maybe we can become the duke here and start pressing de jure ducal claims on these provinces. The de jure claim of Lancaster is these 4 provinces here. So that will give us a better foothold here in the British Isles. Vassal levies are raised too long, and that will go away soon. Our nephew, the Earl of Perfuidid, the Count that we made him a Count in the last episode, is playing very daring games. What harm could there be? Brave is an excellent trait. Let him play, what harm could it be? And he's dead. Well, crap on a cracker. Okay, so who inherited? You're the dead one, you're the good one. Well, luckily this guy likes us a little bit. We tried to make him brave, but another one bites the dust, I guess. Our wife, Nolwenn, is pregnant. 5 prestige for us. This guy is kind, humble, and chaste. A pretty good ruler. And his stewardship won't be bad, especially when he ranks up. We do have righteous imprisonment here on Prince Fergus of Ireland. Let's take a look at our threats. Is he part of a threat? I don't believe he is. Becken, Gosact, and Niall. Okay, so what is Prince Fergus trying to do? Where are you, Fergus? Fergus. Is he backing a plot? I'm not sure. Holy crap, kill Prince Arcade. Will you stop trying to kill? He will. You dare not refuse. So all the holy bishops are, we're plotting against that. The rest doesn't look like they have a whole lot of backers. Let's see, we're King Aed. Does anyone want to kill us? Nope. So some fabrications and whatnot. Who is you? Why are you marching into our land? Egath's host. So he's got his own adventures going on top of the Civil War. Let's see, could we fabricate a claim? Oh, it's time to swap. So we're going to try to fabricate a claim here in the County of Chester. If we can get a claim on the ducal title from Prince Siward the Fat, then more power to us. In the meantime, we should be training some troops and letting that get restored, which is awesome. I believe we have our martial training troops here. That is maxed out. Let's see if we have any place where the troops are not fully raised. All right, so we need 300 troops there. Why don't you go ahead and train troops in Dublin, if you please. Raise up that. A famous herald well-versed in protocol has arrived, proposing different services. A diplomat named Dubgall. Okay? Or we lose prestige. Well, we can lose the money. 15 gold. Let's take a look in our court for Dubgall and see if he's any good at anything. Dubgall de Cork. So you will be an okay spy master. Excuse me. He'd be an okay spy master. The spy master we got now is amazing, and he loves us, so more power to us there. Working on these fabrication claims, we can try to see if we can marry into this revolt here, maybe get an alliance going here. So can we arrange a marriage with anyone from us? No, we cannot, unfortunately. That would be fairly nice. Yeah, we can't form an alliance or have a non-aggression pact. That's a shame. Slow fever has broken out in Buchan. Let's take a look at our epidemics. And indeed, up here is Buchan. It's got the slow fever. So hopefully our family doesn't get wiped out from this epidemic. Oof. So how is the war going? Oh, the son, named Aed Maked. That's pretty awesome. So we do have another son. Let's take a look at our family. We have 3 boys. Pretty stable as far as all that's concerned. Holy crap, the vassal levies raised too long. We don't have any stood up, do we? No. So that we just used and abused those poor vassal levies for a while. -10 and -10. So hopefully that goes away pretty quickly. We'll not imprison old Fergus. No need for that. So we are collecting taxes. How are things going for our troops? Almost up to full here. 5,500 troops we can possibly raise. This is a good period of peace for us here. We do not have... We've got a truce against Brittany, but we're not going to move on Brittany anymore. They're down here. I want to focus solely on the British Isles up here. That's fine. We don't have a truce, obviously, with the leader of the revolt, but we also don't have a valid reason to. That's what we're working on over here with the regular old King of England. We can't declare war there because, once again, he's not independent and doesn't have a valid claim. And then we can't declare war on the king because no valid reason. Hopefully our chancellor gets to work here. We're not going to hold a grand tournament. Yes, go away. Actually, it required 200 gold. I guess like we might have gotten... Oh, the Grey Eminence, our kinsman. I mean, he'd be an okay diplomat. That's for sure. Oh, our boats. That's why we're losing so much money. Holy crap on a cracker. So, yeah, I missed that. I forgot that we had him, I forgot we had a navy up. That's why we're losing so much money. Yes, dismiss. There, now make some money back. For crying out loud, no wonder they were mad at their boats. One child lacks a guardian, Caitherneck McCorkin, who is just a kinsman of ours. Looks like diplomacy may be his way to go. Let's educate him in the ways of diplomacy. Dundak. There you go. Teach our boy well. How's that epidemic going? Has it left Buchan yet? No, it hasn't. Hopefully that's where the disease goes away. No, we're not holding a grand tournament. Just because we got money now doesn't mean that we're going to squander it. Because we're going to need money to fabricate a claim on this duchy. If it's just the county, I don't know if I want to go ahead and press that or not. I'm hoping for a full-blown duchy claim. That way we can swoop in and snipe these guys here. How are the forces of England? 9,000 troops, 88 gold. Where do these come from? 200 from vassals, event spawn troops. So 600 troops were event spawned, and they're ticking away. Sure would be nice if we were to get a claim on England proper. Yeah, the king's getting wrecked right now. Hopefully, I wonder if we can join in the war on the side. No. Because that would be nice if we declared war on England. It would be like 2 concurrent wars, and we would probably be hostile to these guys in the revolt, unfortunately. So we'd have to, like, mind our P's and Q's, just go in here and siege that stuff down and work our way around here. But I don't have good feelings for England here. I mean, 20,000 troops, all from vassals. Maybe he was able to raise up all of his vassals. That would be kind of cool. I wish I knew what this revolt was about. Let's see. Oops. It's all right. Inherited the Duchy of Moray. Our kinsman, the Duke, died. A natural death, I assume? Yes, indeed. Oh, geez. Duke Finguine of Moray really doesn't like us. Why was that? Wants the control in the county of Moray and Caithness. Okay. Who has it? Oh, this guy, who really likes us. How about Caithness? Geez, Caithness is, wherefore art thou, Caithness? Right up here. So 2 separate guys own those, and he wants them both. Can we send you a gift too? 34 gold by 30? There you go. Now you won't hate me so awful much. I mean, he is a duke under us, and, you know, if he was to plot against us, that would be absolutely terrible. The commander. Oh, we need a new commander, and we need a new marshal. Nolwenn, our 18, our former mother, our aunt? Something like that. She dead. So now we need a new commander. Let's see, so we have 2 16s, and this guy actually has some good stuff. Corkin, the prince, will be there, and we have an open council position for Denman, who wants to be a marshal. He would really like us. Now, where would we like him to train troops? That is indeed the question. So Dublin, you have full troop count. It really doesn't matter now with these 100 troops. Let's just have him then train troops in our capital. Increase our maximum levy by 400. We'll definitely take that. And you can be a marshal or you can be a diplomat. Let us educate you in the ways of war, my good sir, with Denman, guardian of Fanchesta. He's honest, which is good. Humble, which is good. The vassal levies will tick down soon. Still no claim waiting on you, Chancellor. It feels like we just starting out. Remember how we were trying to fabricate claims and move our way into Ireland? Sure would be nice if we could get a ducal claim from this guy while the Civil War is kicking off. How are the English troops? Yeah, down to 6,800. Almost all the event spawn troops are gone. How are things looking for our revolt? 20,000? Nice. A keep was built in Mathrafal. Speaking of which, can we improve these counties? And it sure would be nice. A militia training ground would eat up all of our money, but that would make us have 20 more light infantry, 90 archers, or more galleys. All right, let's build that old militia training ground, shall we? And as a matter of fact, let's oversee some construction here in Leinster. That will lower our tax collection just a bit, but we'll speed through this construction of the militia training ground here. It should be pretty good for our levy. Never stop improving. It's like the slogan for Lowe's says, never stop improving. Unlike our frickin' Stewart, or Chancellor, who isn't improving nothing, 17% to fabricate a claim, good sir. Even if it's a county, we need to go. I mean, England is getting wrecked right here, and we don't want to get a claim after the war is over and then have to fight all frickin' 20,000 English troops. I don't know if this guy's using his vassals or not, but I don't see any movement. I just see these sieges firing off here. That one's not under siege. These aren't under siege. And it's interesting that the King of England has not raised these troops. One would assume that in a crisis situation like a civil war, he would call on everyone. I mean, he did have those event spawn troops, but they're not going to save him. Look, he's running in debt. So his morale is not going to be recovered anytime soon. He's only got 4,000 troops. This is the time to strike, if we were so bold, and we need to be. Meanwhile, I guess let's take a look at France. See, can we marry or betroth anyone here? Arrange a betrothal here with a 34-year-old? A courtier. I don't think they would take that. How about Knez? Yeah, past childbearing age. So we have no females in our court to do that. We need to find a daughter. Someone who isn't betrothed yet. county of Connacht has been converted. Outstanding. Let's look at our religions, and we've only got Osiri here. Is that what our guy is doing? Yeah, he's in Osiri to proselytize. It is still a heretic county. No one is pregnant again. Outstanding. Good work. Where's our claim? I'm looking at you, Baldy. Hey, Prince Dager. I need you to do good things. This RNG is killing us here. This war is ticking off without us even being in it. Luckily, our wealth is increasing. We should be not too far away from our militia training ground, which is outstanding. Vassal levies are almost gone. Everyone should be happy. Speaking of happy, let's take a look at our vassals. Anyone upset with us? Yeah, there are a few. Why are you made? Why you have to be made? Revoke the vassal titles. Hello, good sir. You're okay. You might be a good, holy person. And this is an opinion increaser. So what we want to do is look for any vassal that doesn't like us and see if we can bump the opinion plus 10. We'll use him sort of as a pawn here. So -6, Dubgal. You're not a good teacher, though, but you are. Dundak, the Gray Eminence. Yes, indeed. So that'll get his opinion up. My work tasks bore me. Conversations with my courtiers bore me. Everything bores me. So 50% chance a disastrous hunt, 50% a fortunate. So a hunter or a falconry. We could increase our martial skill with a good hunt. Let's go on a good hunt. Hopefully it's a good hunt. I really need this to be a good hunt. Why is our stewardship so bad? There was plenty of prey. The dogs caught many rabbits. The day has been great. We are an aspiring hunter. We fulfilled our ambition. Outstanding. A good martial skill. Now, amass wealth, 500 gold. I don't think that's going to happen. Have a daughter. They'll improve our fertility. Improve our stewardship is absolute. Learning and diplomacy. We'll finish diplomacy first. Let us work on improving our diplomacy. And then we'll try to improve our learning, and then we'll finish up probably the rest of our lives improving our stewardship. Like this guy apparently needs to. Well, this is diplomacy. This guy needs to improve his diplomacy. Tell you, this is not... Whoop. Nice, the militia training ground has been built. 2 peasant families in Leinster have been locked in a bitter feud for generations. The conflict has escalated to where now we're hearing about it. This feud would normally be beneath your notice. This could be a golden opportunity. I will put an end to this squabble with some diplomatic awesomeness. All right, we invite them to a local inn. The peasants are seated at opposing tables. Some have brought pitchforks, one clutches a live chicken, and all of them look moderately inbred. This could be a challenge. So let's flatter them. My friends, I think you know why I've called your great families here. As you suffer from this tragic conflict, the entire realm suffers with you. Let's soothe their tempers. Talk to the farmers. Many of you are angry, I know. You have every reason to be. Too much blood has been spilled between your families for things to be smoothed over, but there comes a time when one has to look to the future. Threaten them with violence. I mean, we're pretty powerful. That might work. For dramatic effect, you pull out a dagger and stab into the table, because if you do not, I can assure you, there will be no future for your families. Oh, the peasants shout you down. You barely have time to dodge the chicken. Someone hurls your way. With a howl, the 2 families leap over and throw themselves at each other with you caught in the middle, clothes torn, covered in bruises. You manage to crawl out of the inn as fighting continues inside. Well, I did my best. 1 diplomacy. Outstanding. Not exactly the way we wish that to happen, but either way is fine. So let's work on our learning. That may be the next thing we can do. There's never been a shortage of troops for that good old reinforcement raid, which is good because we need to get up to full staff, and because our marshal improved, take a look at that. 6,000 troops! Why can't we do something about this? And there's a daughter. If only we had taken the ambition to get a daughter. Oh, -10. Well, that sucks. But with the daughter in tow, we do have a chance to put an alliance together. If you have a young son who is not betrothed, let us arrange a betrothal with our brand new daughter. He will accept. Nice. Bam. There we go. So we have a son. Please accept my betrothal. Nice. So he is now betrothed. Can we now get an alliance? They will accept. Outstanding. We are now aligned with the Holy Roman Empire, ladies and gentlemen. And, I mean, these guys, Adolf is 9, Princess Air is 0. You know, we're going to have an alliance for a nice long time. Where is Adolf in the line of succession? Not too close, but, I mean, we did use her for a good cause. I couldn't understand what he was talking about, but this would be an idea to improve the military. Yes, please, we shall do that. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, not much excitement in the episode, but we have made the foundation here with an alliance with the Holy Roman Empire to lambaste England. So even though we haven't got a claim yet, the second we do and we go to war, we can call in the 31,000 strong Holy Roman Empire. We need to make sure those kids stay alive for a while. But that's going to do it for me in this episode of Crusader Kings 2, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully next time we can get that claim and head to war for the Duchy of Chester in the Duchy of Lancaster. That's our ultimate goal. That's where we're going. If we can snipe these provinces and counties, that would be awesome. But like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Crusader Kings 2 video. Take care.